Okay, before we start, honorable mentions. Like, I watched quite a bit of movies since the last recording, so a quick reminder, it has been half a year, and I watched a couple dozen movies, and some of them were from the 90s, so I'm going to mention the movies that were supposed to be in runners-up series, and they weren't in them because I hadn't watched it then. American Pie. Yeah, I know. It's such a strange choice. This is a very, well, not very, this is a crude comedy, but it is in this list because of the message. It's actually quite wholesome. It is a comedy, sure. It is about sex in high school or whatever, sure. And teen humor, sure. All of that good stuff from the 90s, so no filter whatsoever. And yeah. But the message is underneath all of that crude humor. The message is, it's okay. It's fine. Yeah. Candyman. Now, this is a horror movie, a very underrated horror movie. And if you are a horror movie fan, you should watch this movie just because it's so underrated. Ringu, an original Japanese film that was remade as Ring, The Ring. And I'm not going to say that Ringu is better than Ring, The Ring. They're two different movies, and both of them are okay, great even. Ringu is more scary than The Ring, and The Ring is more professionally made. It had a bigger budget, and it's more of a sci-fi movie than a horror movie. So Ringu is more scary, and The Ring is more entertaining. Sleepless in Seattle. So I'm obviously not a romantic comedy fan, but this movie, again, the message is good and it's very sweet. And I watched a couple of, more than a couple dozen romantic comedies, and this one is good. So good, in fact, that I can recommend it to you. If you are remotely interested in this genre, watch it. Last Action Hero. Now, this is another underrated movie, and not a lot of people heard about it, and including me. Like, my friends recommended to me, and I haven't heard about it whatsoever. Like, not once I had seen this title, and it's very sad. Because this movie was revolutionary. This is not exactly a spoof of action movies, more of a critique of action movies, and Schwarzenegger stars in it, and he did it when he was at the peak of his fame, and it's incredible of him to do this, to make the movie that parodies his whole genre. It was years ahead of its time, like, think Deadpool, but like in the 90s. Deadpool the movie, not the comics. It's a bit long, but it's fine. It's a very interesting movie. Kinda unique, actually. Okay, so now we're moving to the top.